this built already before you guys decided to come here? Or was it like all the nature area and the coverage and everything?
What's old? Really?
Really?
Old. I think it was built about 10 years ago.
Really?
Willie! That's the embed.
That's the embed.
Yeah.
Nathan.
But not the link.
No,
What's the embed code?
I don't think so. I don't, shit. I can only fill in a link. But I cannot reach Jackie, that's the problem, god damn it.
That's the embed code.
Yeah.
You know what? When we first came in, where those guys were eating, you open that sliding door, there's in that room where the dining table is.
I don't have a,
And the guy in the purple
Can you
shirt
do streaming
said,
then? Can you do result link?
full fat Coke, Fanta, and
This
water.
is a webcam link.
Yeah.
There we go.
I haven't gotten
the
around
link,
to
yeah,
asking him
that's
about
not,
food
Well, let's see what
yet.
happens. Let's see. If you put it in, see what happens.
Yeah,
We haven't
okay.
actually really started.
Update. Can you do an update here?
Let's do it. Got voting.
Let's unplug that battery pack and that battery. Yeah, lovely.
I was streaming. Shit. Yeah. I have to wait till I can reach her.
Okay. You need to take that out. That's broken somehow. If you can remove this in.
Yeah, sure. Where's my arrow? Oh yeah, okay. That was the wrong thing. No, sorry. Let me study that. Something wrong here.
Yeah, I know, because we put in a...
Maybe the cache F5.
It's got a problem there because it's put in. Where can you list the news you put in already? Edit. Edit, what news was it? Is it general news you do? Or what news do you do with them?
No, that's in organizing events. Oh, administrative events. There you go.
No, I think when you... How do you remove the old one?
I just removed one tent, yeah.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Okay. And now it appears here in this frame.
Yeah, it doesn't appear if you just go in general news.
I think so. That's to be done through that way.
Media news.
Because everything that appears here, that's done through the administrative end.
News, nothing. Streaming just heard. Webcam can't take it. It's not the right one for some reason.
But webcam's gone now.
These are sunlight.
Maybe she's calling in. Yeah. Hi, Jackie. Hey, Jackie. So we have a problem with the website. Hey. Well, normally it's you who sets up the broadcast, the embedded. Ah. Okay. So we're in Portugal now. The link is ready with everything, the link. But it must set up. You must set up the proper website, I believe. Okay. somewhere in the mountains. Switzerland.
I have the key, so I'll get my USB drive with those files.
So it's not that linear I can use.
That was just a blank screen, yeah. I mean, that won't embed it, that'll just be there as a link.
Yeah, but it might work if she put the program behind it, I don't know.
That's just a link.
Yeah?
No, because it needs to be done every day.
Yeah, but something is different. That's different. Then you have to embed it, yeah, no. Hold on, because it will go back to the front. It has to go. Delete that. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Update it. Now, live view, so whatever. Webcam. Something happens. But it's see,
It's on my
it's not
page.
embedded.
It's on my page though, isn't it?
No. But
That's
see,
better than nothing.
yeah, at the moment, you have to do something about it. But it's better than nothing at the moment.
But it needs to be so that this should be the front page.
Yes,
of the
exactly. Yeah.
Do you know how to do that?
No. No, I only. This is what I do.
Right.
Set this up.
If I edit general news,
It will not pop up.
creative news,
See, that's only the videos. That's only the videos. Oh, the general news even. That's even something different. Media, you're in media news, yeah?
no, because on the front page of this currently, they're not seeing anything.
They only see this. At the moment. Don't create the general news.
No.
Go in the media news then.
No, there's no point creating media news.
Ah. Yeah, okay.
They're medium ears. It's not on the front page, is it?
Yeah, but the only thing we'll get
This
is this,
the
huh?
thumb drive
Yeah,
with
go-
the
go-
file. I don't know what Matt called them, but they'll be on there.
Go there. And then general news. That's what you get the front page now. So there's not much more you can do.
No, it's all right.
That's handy.
Well, I will get it back any moment. So. Because this one is also on top normally. It's not that you merge it all together to send it out, no. Uno.
You got USB extender anywhere?
A USB extender.
Yeah.
No.
Então, Zé Garanhos, ficaram bem? Pois está o presidente da junta, está aí o gasolineiros. António, bota aí um fujinho. Está lá, António. Está fresco, António? Sim. Não está? Se não está, não quero. Vai embora, presidente. Sim? Ai, ver?
USB thing. USB card reader. Does that have photo editing on it?
No.
It has to be a particular size for the EFRA stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can just reduce it down.
Yeah, but it has to. You have to do it with the editor, photo editor.
So how's it going to work? How's it going to work this weekend if you can't? We can't get the emails to that machine, and you can't work on this machine. What are we
Got
going
a
to do?
USB drive. I'll edit it on this. Put on, put the finished pictures on this, and then transfer them over. Clunky, but it'll work.
Well, the point about it is, that can come out.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. I didn't know.
That's it. That's fine. That's a little one, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Testing, testing. Testing 1 2 3. Volume, volume, volume. Half, 3/4. Maximum, probably too much. Testing, testing. 1 2 3. One. Hello to all you watching the live stream. We're going through a busy setup day here at RC Racing at the 1/8 Euros, and we will be bringing you some moving camera later for the first couple of heats. We've run the practice through there. You're currently quite up with us, about 10 seconds behind, which is the processing speed. So if you're on my RCM, we'll be about 2/3 of a lap behind, but I'll try and make it quite interesting by keeping up with the timing. Currently we are on heat 3, I think. Let me just check that. Very amateurishly, I haven't got the timing up, which is awful. Very pleasant weather this evening in Portugal. The team is here. It's Frank, it's me, and it's Nathan. If we just look a little bit more again for the timing. Yeah, currently we are in Group 3 second run, so heat 3. I think there are 9 heats. The top 2 or 3 are quite interesting. So we will cover those when they run in a bit. For now, I shall turn off this microphone and leave you to enjoy. Well, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll leave the microphone pointing at the track so you can enjoy the ambient of the nitro engine. You might hear a crash because we had a couple of cars whacking the barrier in front of us and bits falling off. These are, of course, the fastest when they're wound up in full speed of any of the radio control race champions you see. Tomorrow, Friday, is a day of qualifying and then the lower finals, and Saturday is finals day, culminating in a 45-minute final.
this link on there as well?
No, don't put that on. It's already on there.
Oh,
Don't put that. It'll screw up the paper.
okay, okay.
Just our link to anyone that can. You got our link?
No, is that, where is that? Just go to the YouTube channel. People watching it.
Sadly, no one knows it's there yet.
How do you, is it Command C
What?
to copy the link?
Left click.
Okay, so I'll leave off the link for the.
What's wrong with it? Why is it not there?
When you're done with that, Nathan.
Use it back.
Yeah, see.
Right.
That didn't really come out very well.
What?
It's missing all the. There's like.
Yeah, if you have to HTML.
Oh. Alright.
On the rcracing.tv.net website, how do I get the post to the top of the page and in the top thing? You know, going to the top post basically. How do I do that? No, how do you make it featured? That's what I'm asking. I've forgotten that bit. Tag, is it featured, yeah? So if I put featured, it'll go to the top. That's okay. Because currently it's sitting below 2 podcasts for some reason. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll take that. If I can get to the top, I'll take featured back out again. I didn't realise there's that sticky bit. That's all. I'll kill these two, and then I'll make that one down. So it's got the wrong pixel. It's now working though. We've managed to get most of the buffering out. We've got the dongle on a big piece of string. That's taken most of the buffering out, but not all. I also found out something interesting. If you want to catch up, or if you want to catch up and you've got a long way behind, just turn the internet on. I just get in the dongle. I just get the dongle to put it on this extra wire. When I came back, it was back in 10 seconds behind, not 2 minutes. Right, sticky. Visibility public, sticky. I can't see where I get sticky off it. Oh, got it. Sticky post to front page. Alright man, that's okay. Appreciate it. I will be on the phone to you 14 times tomorrow.
Perfect. I checked the link already.
Okay, so that's super. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. It worked. I got tonight exactly what I want. Genuine thing. Right, Nathan, where are you? What are you doing?
I'm ready when you are for the interview, mate.
Not on the interview.
Oh, the intro.
Yeah, when Frank did this interview. I quite like to do some moving camera stuff, but I need to get a camera. Right, can you fire up the camera? Can you get your RC Racing TV shirt on? And get the other fucking microphone.
Did you get everything you needed off of that?
No, but I can edit later. It's not a problem.
Well, I mean, I'm done with this for now.
put shit.
Hello all and welcome to the European 1/8 EFRA Championship here in Villarreal. Pardon our slightly wobbly camera at the moment. We're just mounting it all up onto the rostrum. And I think that's a man who's mostly trying to tighten up his tripod. So what we have here, we have the last two heats of qualifying here in Portugal. It's the second round of qualifying. There have been 2 rounds of qualifying today. The results are on myRCM probably. Whilst the live results are there, so you go to myrcm.ch. Unfortunately, due to they haven't quite got the archive running yet. So if you look at down, we're going to look at some cars. We don't actually have contact between the camera and myself at the moment, so that will come tomorrow. So I've asked the cameraman to randomly look at cars to make it look exciting, and I will comment on them if I recognise who they are. This heat, it's heat number 7 of 8, and in it we have in car 1 it's Rick V from Holland. Car 2 is Mirko Salimi. Car 3 Michael Salvin, of course the Serpent designer. Car 4 Walter Salimi. Car 5 Ollie Mack. Car 6 Mark Green of the UK. Car 7 Marcus Linder. Car 8 Arnaud Mathieu. Car 9 Michel Romaninghi, and car 10 is Marco Vanni. And those are your 10 runners for this particular heat. It is 7 minutes in time. That's how long the thing lasts. And as you can hear, we have a number of excited Portuguese people off camera. So the cars now are being gathered in the pits for the start of official race time. Just, to give you an idea, the last heat was won by Carl Branson of Britain with 20 laps in 6:36.1, which is slightly confusing because I think actually there is a problem with the myRCM page and it is not updating. So we're going to probably end up doing this blind. Yep, looks like we have some myRCM issues. So we're going to have to guess what's going on in this race because I'm afraid myRCM are also having problems getting the live feed time, which is only just down the corner to me. And they are now streaming away. So the cars off and do their qualifying. And I'm afraid we have no timing updates. That one died at the halfway through round 6, I'm afraid. Hopefully that will come back. So you have me and Nathan, who's up on the camera there, looking down the straight of this fantastic circuit. Already, as you can see, after being a couple of days of practice, there were, I suppose you say, a worn line from the drivers. And there's already a worn line from the drivers. Interestingly, we're just by the bar actually here, so there might be some noise. There's a lot of people ended their day. These last 2 heats to go. And looking as the cars whiz by. Going down the back straight, look at the corner now. They go in through the infield right. They loop back to the left and then power down the main straight here. There's a white car going round the corner. They sweep round, the switchback, white and green. That's a much more aggravated V than it actually looks on the camera there. That's quite a switchback going down that infield circuit, and the cars now go round and back. Still moving well. Couple of laps with the green and white car. I think that's actually car 1, but I may well be wrong. Oh, we have timing. That's excellent news. So timing has come in. I don't know what happened as far as a result with the previous race, but Michael Salvin in car number 3 is leading this. And I think that's actually him there. That orange with the white nose is actually car number 3. I'm guessing that's Serpent colours, and he's going quite quickly. So that's Michael Salvin, currently the leader. He's on for a projected 22 laps in 7 minutes of 1. 7-minute heats here, so they will need to refuel at some point. Hope that's number 3. As Michael goes around the infield, loops round there, goes down the main straight, back straight to the pit straight, in the in and the out. Slightly wider the out there, and then goes down the powers it down the straight. It's like Snake as he puts the power on. And indeed, that is Michael in number 3 in the orange car, who I think we've now left on the camera. Nathan now looking for somebody else. Just so you know, it's we didn't have any time to mount the tripod, so that's why it's slightly worried at the moment, because we were doing interviews for the end of day videos, of which there'll be many, well, 1 actually. And now looking at the driver stand, you can see in below them, that's the guys who are pitting, of course, 1/8 track. It's a 2-man job. Sometimes a 3-man job, but of course they have the option to change tyres in the finals as well. And that's a good view of the drivers. So let's see as we move on. So let's see what's going on here. And he's got a locked off. So I think we've got a slight problem with the tripod. That's quite amusing. Okay, so we're going to have the last. We are exactly halfway through this race. We've got 3 minutes 30 down, 3 minutes 30 to go. It's Ollie Mack now from Germany, I believe, who's leading this one. He's on for 22.706. Michael Salvin dropped down to 2nd overall. Rick V, he's in 3rd, and Arnaud Mathieu, he's running in 4th. The best lap time we've seen so far is a 19.011, and that is from Rick V, but he's now dropped down to 6th as the RC time in the stagger runs wide. And we're now looking at the white, red and orange car. Well, orange, I don't know really. As he comes up the straight now, and he turns around the corner, and that's car number 9. So we're currently looking at Michel Ramonini of Italy. So he's come away from Portugal to show the event, and he now goes past. That's the start line, but it's also obviously where they'll pit. He now goes round the out, and now starts up the main straight, fast sweeping left-hand corner, very smooth, and then they come to the switch back, and then now the second, and that kick there, as you can see it as Nathan came out on the camera, that is a little bit more technical than it looks. It's not a straight drive through. They are having to turn as they now go through the in hairpin and now through the out. Lovely. There's a real flow to this circuit. As you can see, the drivers enjoying it. There's no great stop-starts. These cars like being run at regular revolutions. And as you can see, certainly Michel's put in a number of good laps. Michel currently, though, running in 7th overall, but it's all very tight. In fact, the top, I say 7th overall, but it's only 4 seconds off the projected time for the leader, so they're all within half a mistake. And he comes round, and we're now looking, as he goes through the strip, and we're now looking at the orange and white car. That car's going past start-finish now, through the in, and back through the out. And he'll come blasting up the straight. At this point, I'll be able to identify for you who this car is. He comes around the corner now. That's still car 9, so usually a bit of colour bleed there. And Nathan's dropped back to the white and green car. So that is now going through the kink. I think, from my memory, that is car 7. It's not brilliant, but I think it's Marcus Linder of Sweden if it is car 7. Let's see as he comes up the straight now. Is that Marcus Linder? Have I made a Yes, I have. Well, there we are. My identification at distance has got a lot better over time. So it's Marcus Linder there. Marcus is currently running in 8th. He has the best time of 19.2. No one's actually gone into an 18-second lap so far. We've got 19.013 and 19.011. Ollie Mack's still leading by 3 seconds. Interestingly, they've now all just clipped in the 22, slow 22, so they're picking up pace. Not on individual lap time though, so the projected time for Ollie is a 22.7.15, with Michael Slaven on 22.7.16, all to play for. Last lap pretty similar. Rick V, in fact, now second is Walter Salimi, so I think that what happened there might have been that Michael was, no, he just was a slow lap, he just lost 3/10, it's that close. That changed it all. Rick V now coming to third. It's constantly changing timetable as the cars go round. We're still looking at our Swedish friend. And he goes now coming up the straight. These cars, I'd love to get a speed gun. They're looking pretty damn fast. I think they're probably going the best part of 70 miles an hour. It's quite a short straight. It's not a massive track. It's too big for touring cars, 10th touring cars, but certainly not much bigger than those you saw we were at Heemstead last week for the Touring Car World Championships. Lovely circuit. I walked through here and I thought that is just a fantastic circuit. Beautifully laid out. It's a lovely condition. Marvellous traffic. So they're now moving through, and now we're on the all yellow car. Well, Fred Green, who takes a place up there, the orange car, and he's sprinting now down start finish. He goes through the in, flowing circuit. This flows out to the out, and now he'll be powering it down the main straight before he takes the left hand. Oh, he's a bit slower there. That is car 1. So that is Rick V. Now Rick's coming in and that's Rick V coming in because the race has stopped, which is obviously a good reason to come in for any race. So at the end of that race, it was Ollie Mack who won with a 22.7.15. Second was Michael Salvin with a 22.7.16. Third was Michel Ramagli with a 22.7.18. And also 27.18 was Arnaud Mathieu. So that was really tiny amount. In fact, there were 4 cars covered by 6/10 of a second, which was third place Michel Ramagli, Arnaud Mathieu, Walter Simon, and Rick V, all covered by a few hundred seconds. Mark Green, a little way off the pace there by about a second half because he didn't get the lap, so he's a 21.7 flat 0.9. And a couple of guys who didn't finish the entire trip were Marco Vanni and Mirko Salimi. Both the Italians had problems during that run. So we now await the top heat on qualifying, including Robert Peach, who we all know, Dario Balestri, who we all know, and of course Lamberto Collari, the multi-world champion. In fact, you can't really say how many times he's a multi-world champion because he is at that many multiples. So, brief period now where there's not a lot happening as the drivers change over and they'll be starting the engines. So, looking for the chance to see where we are. Unfortunately, due to the slight issue with RC timing at the moment, we can't give you the current rundown. We will give you that obviously when we get it in later in the broadcast. It's just a temporary timing glitch, nothing more than that, nothing serious. We've already ourselves managed to get out about 17 timing glitches. Now, obviously the guys will have a warm-up. They'll warm up a few laps first, and that will give them some valuable information running on foam tyres, these cars. In fact, we just see now the cars being brought out. If you look into the pit lane, they're being brought out and ready to be fueled up. You probably can hear the beginning. You can either hear the excited chatter of Portuguese people around the beer tent, or you can hear me, or you can hear the engines. It's kind of a bit of a 50-50 job on that one. Cars starting, drivers looking over. And right, so let's give you the rundown of the drivers. This one, it's car number 1 is Robert Peach, who of course is the current champion. Car 2 is Dario Balestri. Car 3, Lamberto Collari, I think 7 or 8 or 9 times world champion. Car 4 is Lila Vangerstel from Belgium. Simon Kurtzbuch from Switzerland, then Albert Pico from Italy, Daniela Lazy from Italy, Andrea Pirani from Italy, Robin Dont from Belgium, and Oscar Cabizas from Spain. And I apologise in advance for all the names I've just massacred in announcing them vaguely as they are. So hopefully we'll have RC timing up and the my RCM will slip over soon. They're still waiting for the official go. You can see they're held there. They're bright body shells. Body shells not particularly lifelike in 8th track. They are very much designed to be massive moving wings, providing downforce for the whole of the car, because of course the speeds these things are going, real aerodynamics do take place. So the body choice as you go faster gets more and more important. In 1/12, which is obviously a half the speed and a third of the size, it's very important. And it's also interesting that they are opting mostly for similar bodies, all based apparently on Lolas or Peugeots, but probably actually based on the nearest jelly mould they could find. So, waiting now for the race to get called in. It should start officially. And actually, it might not start for 3 or 4 minutes. Official start time is still about 3 minutes away, but as it's the last race of the day, it wouldn't particularly surprise me if they are moving on. In answer to, I can't see his name there. It's Engray Team RC. The results will be on myrcm.ch, but at the moment it's slightly delayed. There's live results on there, but the archive wasn't working when I last checked a couple of minutes ago. So we remember it was a 22.15, I think, which won the last one, a 22.715.7, Ollie Mack. So that's the time to beat. As we wait for this one, the car's being warmed up. Drivers being warmed up. Lots of other people being warmed up. And a remarkable time being had by all. So we've got a really good crowd actually. Just in front of me is there's 2 grandstands. You'll see one of them directly in front of Nathan's cameras as they come towards the straight. That's probably slightly larger. This grandstand here, which is effectively around the top corner, it's got plenty of people in having a reasonable time. Right behind me is the bar. It's a beer. So we're actually stealing their electricity. The cars are all going out. Be interesting to see who Nathan picks up, because I've told him just to pick any car and form for a few laps and see what happens. So the car he's chosen is this very fetching yellow car, and that is car number 8. So we are currently with Andrea Pirani. Now the race hasn't started yet. This is warm-up lap, so we're following Andrea around this. Oh no, Nathan's moved now. He's now on a big orange car. And the orange car moves down out of his frame friendly. And if you look on the left hand, side of the car, you see the big. He's focusing too hard. But on the left there is a very nice grandstand. That is the orange car is car 9. That's Robin Dont of Belgium, well known to all of you who follow this part of the sport and IC racing in particular. And now we're picking up. I think Robin popped into the pits. Now they're obviously going to be coming in and going out the pits. They'll be topping up fuel. We still have 2 minutes until the race gets underway, so there's plenty of warm-up in these races. So 5 minutes warm-up almost, followed by a 7-minute race. The car we can see now as it flips but goes through the inn, and it stopped. That confused Nathan. And it comes down the right, and it comes piling down the straight. You can't, putting the camera towards you, get no idea. You see the shadow there. That is the shadow from the grandstand. We are to the left-hand side of that grandstand, in between the grandstand and the beer keller, and in goes a bit of a pit work there. And my guess is that probably Nathan will feel that. No, he's looking for someone else. And lots of cars now going in as we get ready for the start. Fisher's 1 minute 25 to go. Pulling them all in before they are, and they'll obviously lay them down. Looking around, looking to see what's going on. And off they go. They are released again. That wasn't the start of the race. That was obviously a bit of a workabout. They're again trying to do a couple of minute setup changes. Again, that's the bright yellow car. That is the number 4 car. That is Ila Van Gestel of Belgium. So 2 Belgians, one Van Gestel and Dont. He's doing a couple more fast laps with his basic flying wing. Comes from the out, powers it down the main straight. Nice wide circuit. I think for qualifying, this is going to be a good circuit. I'm not overly sure how it's going to race because you can see the black line is not that wide, and certainly not that much wider than one of these Formula cars, one of these 8th track cars going at full pelt. So it's going to be a very, very interesting situation to see when the finals come up. And the finals are all day Saturday. So tomorrow we have 3 rounds of qualifying. That starts at 10 o'clock local time. And they run in 1 to 8 order. They don't change the order around like some of the off-road classes do. So the fastest guys in theory will always be out last in each round. So we'll be running from 10 o'clock until 4:45 tomorrow, so 7 hours and 45 minutes. The live stream will be on for as much of that as possible, and I'll be talking, or Frank will be talking, probably for more on that new wish. And they release them all off, and the first car's gone, and running away from it. And Nathan's with the leader, which is always a good thing. He started off with car 4 of Ila Van Gestel. Now my guess is that means that Ila put in the fastest time in the first round. So he is the person after round 1 who's probably in pole, and he's gone off and stuck down a couple of lap times, but we're still waiting to see the timing click through. Comes down the top corner, goes past. Now that hut on the right hand side, that's the timing and scoring. Through the flip flap, down to pit straight, sweeping round into in, and then going through onto the out. And now we're looking at the yellow car as he moves around the out. Little tiny short shoot straight. They really can power it down that straight. They got a lovely flowing run on. That's car 8 again of Andrea Pirani. Obviously that yellow colour must be very attractive in the black and white viewfinder that Nathan has at the moment, and he's going to follow Andrea around for a few laps. So anyway, it's Robert Peach, the German, the European champion, who is currently sort of nip and tuck with Ila Van Gestel, depending on where they come on the individual laps. So Ila Van Gestel has got to 3 laps beforehand. They need to wait for the stagger to unwind. They're all forecast at the moment. The top 3 drivers are forecast at 23. Now remember, it was a 22.15 that won the last round with Ollie Mack. So all these drivers looking to go particularly quickly. Robert Peach on a 23.07.13, and he is the person currently with the best predicted time, but he's actually not that far forward. So obviously his first round wasn't particularly good. As they stream down now, Andrea there, he is running in 6th. So it's Peach from Simon Kurzberg is second. Daniel Lazy is 4th. Kalari, the multiple world champion and the favourite everywhere he goes, he's currently running in 6th. But it is constantly moving around because of the way that the stagger hasn't unwound on individual laps. All these cars looking supremely well balanced. I've seen some of the 1/8 track cars before looking all over the place, but here they really do seem to have plenty of grip. Well, certainly on that already very heavily scored black line. The racing line is quite easy to find, but it's a bit like if you're playing with some of the cheats on in Gran Turismo. It gives you a racing line. Well, rather than being in green, you just follow the black stuff down the middle, and you'll be on the racing line as Nathan drops back to the car behind Andrea. And that is the car of number 1. That is Robert Peach. That is the current European champion at 10th and 8th. I think he was second in the World Championship over in Florida last year. And he is catching up to him. This is the car, Robert's colours, very distinctive. The blue, the white, so the green, the white and the pink. Sweeping around. All the cars keeping very similar speeds there. Robert is still on to be one of the fastest, but he is still on for fastest, and that was a 94. Now his best lap, remember we didn't see anyone sub 19 in the last round. Well, so far the top 8 have all gone sub, so top 7 have all gone sub 19, and the best lap we have so far, he says desperately trying to see as it changes round, is an 18.7 from, no, an 18.6 from Lamberto Kalari. So Kalari's put the hammer down the last couple. We had a couple of off laps as well. So in consistency-wise, it's Robert Peach. In outright pace time, it's still Kalari. So Peach there in traffic. He's trying to get past Machine. It's his qualifying. You should let him go, really. Shouldn't block him in qualifying. This will be annoying Peach now because he's got the car behind him catching him up, and this is slowing him down. So Puccini really needs to get out of the way. There's no blue flags obviously here. There's just common sense and courtesy. The problem is that I don't think Peach is much more than a tenth or so quicker, and therefore it's going to take some help from Puccini, and he's going to have to actually lose some time. They're both going to the pit stop, right? So let's see one of these laser fast pit stops, slightly out of frame. He's gone in and out. They've got these jet fuelers. Well, they're not really jets, but they are pen fuelers that gets you in and out very quickly. I think most will be stopping now, and Nathan Flores, another guy in. Let's see if we can get this one. No, he's carried on with the cars. And we're picking up now the orange car, and that is, I shall now look up and stand and see that. That is car number 9, and that is Robin Dont. Now, Robin currently on the timing screen is running in 9th as well, but of course, if you've made your pit stop and others haven't, that's going to slightly make it slightly out of kilter, because everyone will have to stop once. Now these cars can run 7 minutes. They can obviously, some stop exactly stop early, some stop late, but they all stop around between 3 and 4 minutes, because that's the size of the tank. Peach now has actually gone to the top of the leaderboard, despite, I think everyone must have taken fuel now. Yeah, Albert Pico was the last to take fuel there. And it's Peach now, and that's of course something I forgot to think about when I mentioned that everyone's going so much faster than the last heat. Of course, because they all have a fuel stop, it means they're now all a lot closer to the times we saw last time. In fact, that 22.17, interestingly, is currently actually faster. 7:15, sorry, is currently faster than the leaders are on. But that's because obviously they've had the big drop of taking that pit stop. That's cost them the time, and it's weighing heavily on their overall level. And this sort of level, where everyone is so close, you can see on the track, that sort of few seconds stop, that stagger needs to unwind as we carry on now with the yellow and green car. Oh, lovely. In he goes, coming around the straight, and this is the yellow and the green car, and that is car number 4, I think. So that is Ila Vangershell again. And we currently have about 2 minutes to go, I would say, as everyone goes around. Now it's looking around with the yellow car, and he drops back down to Robert Peach again, so he's decided that Peach is going to win. In fact, in fairness too, and that's not Peach, that's one of the other cars in a multitudinous colour format. Going now past the start-finish straight and past the pit stops, through the front, in front of the rostrum, the in, and then the out. This is lovely. This is the sort of thing I like when I'm running 12 cars, that easy flow onto the straight. And now he goes whizzing past me, and that is car number 5. So we are looking at Simon Kisbert, who was doing very well earlier on, and he's still second now. But it's Daniel Lazy who's taken over. We've lost Andrea Pirani, he's broken down. We'd already lost Oscar Cabezas. So it is Peach and Lazy who are battling as it comes on the stagger. Both of them now quicker. In fact, the top, all the guys who are looking to finish are quicker than the fastest time from the last race. Lazy and Peach, it depends where you are on the laps who's actually leading. So as we now come into the last 37 seconds of time, and there'll also be a sort of slow down lap as well, because obviously they are on different staggers. That's really coming up to time for the person who went off first. We pick up another car. There's an awful lot of green and yellow cars. Obviously it's a very popular colour to paint your IC track car. I know, let's paint my car green and white in various colours. It was the green, it's a fluoro green, fluoro yellowy green. And we come round again, and that's car 7. And that's Daniel Lazy. So well, I'm impressed by Nathan. He's just guessing people, and he's picking up the best time. Ominously, Lamberto Calari has moved into second place. So it's between Peach, Calari, and Lazy. Who's going to take this one? All at 22.7. I think actually it looks like Peach has a slight lead. It's very close between Calari and Lazy. They're 3/10 across, and they are now just about to finish. And they finish the race now. It's Peach who takes it on a 22.706. Second, Lamberto Calari on a 22.709. Third, Daniel Lazy on a 22.799, so 3/10 there. Fourth, Ela Vangersteel on a 22.711. Fifth is Robin Dont on a 22.711.6. 22 on a 711.9 is Dario Balestri. He dropped a lot. Simon Kurzberg, who was in second at one point, unfortunately has faded to 7th, but actually that's 7th overall in the round as well. He's got a 22.712 and 22.713 for Alberto Pico. So certainly a big uplifted speed there between the previous round and this one. So anyway, that is the final race action of today, and that's the final part of the live stream for us today, for basically just a trial of the live stream. We'll be back at 10 o'clock tomorrow for the start of qualifying. We'll be with you all the way till 4:45. and that will take us through qualifying, and at that point we will know the order for finals for the EFRA European 1/8 Track Championships. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday, and hope you'll come back and see us sometime, probably while you're at work on Friday. Thank you very much. See you soon.